Anyway, welcome back, and we did a lot of stuff. Well, I did a lot of stuff in the time that, in the space of the last part. In this part, mainly just going out, buying some
Yeah,
Pokeballs,
I
stocking some
just...
supplies. Typical RPG
Yeah, he did
chores.
all that. I just laid on my ass.
You're just being fat somewhere else.
Fat with a PH.
Fat as hell.
Oh, do we have to talk to these little faggots again?
Yeah, we do. We gotta give him the data ROM. The super highly... this is the future of Pokemon, where we can virtualize everything and we still use CD-ROMs. Damn.
Why can't we just bully them into just giving us all their lunch money?
I bet he's using Windows 95. God, that shelf was probably full of, like, floppy disks.
Probably running it on a Commodore. I like saying Commodore, by the way.
It is. It's quite a nice word. I think it also says it's a very good console name as well.
Yeah, Commodore 64. Come on. It's much better than Nintendo 64.
Oh. You want to tussle? You want to go?
Just the name. Commodore 64. Come on, say it.
Commodore. Pokemon should have been on the Commodore 64.
Yeah, everything should have been on the Commodore 64.
What about the ColecoVision? What do you think of Coleco?
Coleco's better than Nintella, definitely. Mattel Electronics presents.
Mattel Electronics presents. Anyway, yes, more RPG micromanagement that I didn't bother to cut out.
Why didn't you cheat in all your money and then buy everything?
Did you see all those loiterers in there?
What?
Jesus.
Loiter.
There were so... Did you see all those
They're
loiterers
just
in
hanging,
there?
man.
No. Loitering.
They're just hanging. God, I just reminded myself of that character in Fallout 3 in Rivet City, who you can talk to him and literally all he can say, "Hey man, you want to hang with me? That's fine." And you could say, "Sounds like a plan, man." And he's just like, "Yeah, you and me just hanging." And then and then the only option you have to say after that is just, "I have to go now." Someone hanging and literally just leaving the controller down and staring at him.
I was about to say. Anyway, this guy having nothing better to do is here to inform us that the Realgam, I don't know how to say it, is Realgam has finally finished construction. That's the construction lot we visited earlier.
And we're going to go be a tourist.
But not yet.
God damn it.
Because there are other matters to it. I'm sorry, I had to just throw you off
You
like
do
that.
realize that once we get there, the lines will be enormous.
The lines?
The lines. It's a new attraction.
I always assumed it was like for rich kids only. Because, I mean, look at that place.
Where?
I've always wanted...
Purification chamber, I miss you. Please be in this game.
Yeah, seriously, I mean, like, the freaking Relics one doesn't have a jammin'-ass beat to it. Needs more dubstep.
Needs to drop the bass. Vibrava. You're cool.
I always really, really wished you could explore the forest in this game. Like, that would have been really cool.
Become Tarzan.
Just escape from all of this.
It's like the alternate ending.
Yo, fuck you, Neo.
Vibrava opened its heart. It's gonna be alright.
Of course, because I'm uncreative, I can't even think of a name.
Oh god, I just made a Sonic reference, didn't I?
I
just said Vibrava opened its heart, it's gonna be alright.
I don't reckon. Oh, I get it. Shut up.
Oh god,
anyway.
I didn't realize it. Oh my god.
I don't care. Anyway, we're
I'm
teaching
worried.
Earthquake. We're teaching Earth. Neo, look at this.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Come back, Fissure, please.
Seriously, we need a Fissure TM. I wish there was a way to link up all the light shafts are godly. I didn't point that out before, but I really like those light shafts. I really like Relic City. Agate Village. That would be awesome, actually. I really like Agate Village's design.
But here,
like, it's definitely one of the best places in the story. Because, like, I mean, this certainly is a very big refresher from the deserty look of everything else.
You know what? Yeah, by the way, back there you said Earthquake. Excuse me, we're competitive players. You're supposed to say EQ. So I go for the EQ.
This is a not competitive. This is like the most anti-competitive game. Like, my EVs are like all over the place at the moment.
I know.
No, seriously, I mean, this game, in terms of like marketing, was just only designed to get you Pokemon. Like, it was just a Pokemon farm fest. Like, you know, okay, look at all these rare Johto Pokemon. You could even get Ho-Oh if you really want to. But yeah.
And like PBR was like the opposite. It's like, hey, look at all these Pokemon you can put into this game.
PBR was just like, okay, we're gonna give you some trainer cards. You can't do anything with them, but here.
Here, you can have fancy battles now.
Actually, I want to. You know, have you ever played Pokemon Ranch?
Pokemon Ranch, I think, yeah.
It was yeah. You know, if you donated.
Donate. It's like you deposit a lot of Pokemon, you get Mew, right?
Yeah, like 1,000. So I always wondered if that has devalued Mew at all, like just in terms, like not in terms of competitive, but like in terms of just like the Pokemon.
Devalued.
Like,
it's like what? It's like there's suddenly like it's like the TF2 economy here with Pokemon.
Mew's a commodity.
Mew is worth like 3 Magnemites now.
Oh god, I actually get that reference. Goddamn it.
Yes.
For those of you not know, there's a whole Magnemite economy in the Wi-Fi Global Trade Center. Yes,
actually,
this is the real game. Because opposed to those fake gamers, this was created as a statement against casuals. Only real gamers.
Pokemon's a man's game.
If you looked out in front, you'll see the schedule for Call of Duty tournaments for the next season. And as you can tell by this shut-in like spike in music, this place is slightly more sinister than it seems.
Damn. Look, it's an old guy.
Except not! Whoa, you were totally tricked, Neo.
Oh my god! How? What happened?
You were tricked.
Why didn't you battle him?
I did. I just cut it out.
I see. I thought like the game pulled a fast one on me, like.
You nearly went into a battle. Just kidding.
What do you think about only being able to save at
Dumb.
Dumb?
Dumb.
Dumb.
I mean, it only enforces Squeenix the sort of Squeenix undertones of this game, which I really didn't like. I mean, come on, is it really necessary to have like fixed save locations? What's the point? It's a Pokemon game.
Yeah. When are we gonna be able to save during battles?
Oh, you. One thing I really like about the visuals of the stage is that you can see yourself traveling between the domes, like on that platform, which strikes me as really inconvenient. I mean, you'd think this is like a big attraction, and now you have to wait for one person at a time to go on these like platforms.
I assume that's like for the first person that goes. Yeah, everyone else just has to fucking walk.
Not the first one.
Master!
Yes. It's the king of dance, the king of pop, badass. Oh, Mirror B. Anyway. Yes, this place is infested with Cypher Peons, and this place basically serves as a boss rush before the final boss. Yes, spoiler alert, this is the final location of the game.
It's the Elite Four.
It is essentially serves as Elite Four for this game.
Oh yeah, Pimpin'.
Unfortunately, we don't get Mirror B's funky-ass beat.
Yeah.
We just get the generic boss battle theme.
So his groovy dancing is significantly undermined.
Unfortunately. Yeah, because, like, think about it, like, the animations on, like, the Ludicolo were all perfectly in sync with Mirror B's theme. Here they just seem out of place. I mean, come on, Nintendo. A Game Freak. Sun Serenity, I don't even know who made this game anymore. Genius Sorority.
We're not making that mistake again.
Yes, we've improved over that. Anyway, setting up a light screen.
Over that.
Yeah, setting up a light screen to protect myself from the all special water moves in this
See that
game.
light screen? Oh, no, never mind. I thought it like only went around Ampharos. It's like only me.
But these Ludicolo like to spam like Mega Drain and Dive and stuff, so it's a good idea to apply it, especially with Rain under effect. Also, because Ampharos is such a boss and is bulky as hell, he was able to shrug off that Earthquake like it was nothing. Well, a little more than nothing, but you get my point. But anyway, his general Mirabia strategy is still the same. He's still got a bunch of like stalling and offensive Ludicolo's and Rain Dance going on. The rain does, in fact, continue to fall. Unfortunately, yeah, you want to dispatch Loudred first, though. He does have Earthquake, and that does make him a substantial threat.
He's supposed to be a special attacker. What are you doing, Genius Sorority?
They don't know their own freaking game. Damn, 0 out of 10. Were they even trying? Golduck's also fairly dangerous. He actually caught me off guard. In the next turn, you will see why. But he is definitely one you also want to dispatch. Ludicolo can generally just be ignored, and you can just Toxic him and stall him out.
Just leave him alone. He's just dancing.
Seriously.
See, he's just dancing. You have to, like, no, I don't like you dancing. I'm gonna poison you.
We just want to stop the fun.
You can't stop the beat.
Anyway, yeah.
So, is Golduck gonna pull a fast one on you and use Thunder Armor?
No, he actually uses Brick Break, and he destroys my light screen, which I actually really did not see coming. I was completely caught off guard. So that was actually a smart move from the AI. Albeit kind of an obvious
What?
one.
He dived? How? What?
What do you mean? Yes, he dived into the floor. Herder Pokemon logic. Yes, this has been pointed out many a time. Why does Steelix fly?
I think the most like egregious example of Pokemon logic is probably in the Pichu and Pikachu thing where Goldeen literally floats into the fucking into the room. And that's weird because, like, in the anime, I specifically remember an episode where someone, I think it was Misty, had to evolve their Remoraid because it couldn't battle on land because it was a water-based Pokemon, and yet you have Goldeen floating.
Well, I mean, yeah, the anime is really inconsistent as well. Like, in the second episode, I specifically remember Misty sends out Goldeen. It flops around the ground, then Misty's like, haha, I'm so silly, water can't fight on land. And she makes this mistake repeatedly throughout the series. And then the series eventually stops caring. Anyway, I withdraw Ampharos because Leech Seed was just been a burden that I was not willing to take, and Suiku's just there to mop up some attacks, really. Ampharos is really key to this battle, so I wanted to keep him alive. I mean, Ampharos really now that I noticed is like a very integral part.
Yeah. Waterfall's oh wait, no. Damn it.
No, this is Gen 3. You forget.
I was about to yell, but even so, the consistent description of Waterfall, even if you look at the move description in Gen 3, is a charge that is able to climb up waterfalls, so it still should be physical.
Yeah, well, I don't gaff.
You should gaff.
No, I don't. Anyway, I still have Gust on Suicune for some reason, so might as well use the best use and just spam these guys with it. Suicune's just here to soak up some attacks while I stall out Ludicolo. Also, if you remember way back when, if you've been following up to this part, which I truly congratulate you on, I did not successfully capture Sudowoodo, which I will hope to amend in this fight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, basically this is your first opportunity to reclaim the Shadow Pokemon you missed from the admins, although you will get opportunities later on.
I wonder if you'll do it.
I don't feel like I should spoil that because we all know that it is a gripping part of this game's narrative, and I would not want to spoil that for our audience.
If you don't catch Ludicolo, you get the bad ending.
The morality. I would actually have been really interesting to have a game like this, which is all about, Shadow Pokemon, and to incorporate a morality aspect into it. I mean, it would have been totally out of place for a Pokemon game, but it would have been neat.
It's like, you don't purify this Pokemon, you gained bad karma. Introduce companions to make it like Fallout 3.
Suicune has died! Bad karma.
Suicune has died, and you can just loot its corpse. For like Pokemon-y.
Pokemon. I still don't know what the hell that's supposed to be called. Just
Pokecash.
Dollars.
Pokecash.
Pokecash. I like that a lot. I always just called it P.
P. That's funny because that's another name for urine.
Lol.
Don't you lol at me?
No, I'm gonna lol at you. Look, those ludicoli are lolling at you. Also, poison. I love poison a lot. No, seriously, like, Umbreon as a toxic stellar is actually really effective. Like, I made a comment earlier on in this playthrough saying that this game is all basically about the hyper-offensive because there's no real point for strategy, you're just fighting AI, etc., etc. But really, Toxic Stall is very effective in this game, so I would definitely recommend equipping Umbreon with Toxic.
Equipping.
Yeah, like this is like some kind of Final Fantasy aspect.
That's its loadout.
Gonna go purchase some TMs from the DLC store. I hope EA is on sale. I mean, words.
Why don't you have any hyper potions when you do have hyper potions?
I do, but I want to keep them. This game is really, really stingy on giving you money. It's not like the main games where like every time you beat someone you get like 1,000 Pokemon. This game really makes you, like, forces you to make compromise with what you need to buy. So I did buy a couple of hyper potions, but I couldn't. Because the point isn't just to, like, you know, win the battle. It's to win the battle with, like, taking as minimal losses as possible. So I really tried to plan out this battle to some extent and minimize my usage of items. Anyway, Sudowoodo is pretty much a non-threat at this point, so you don't have to focus on him too much.
He's just gonna...
And Ludicolo's gonna die of poison next turn anyway, so I didn't
He's
focus
gonna
on
be
him.
like the PMD Sudowoodo who just fucking stands there. Damn, Sudowoodo fucking reeled back from that, holy shit. That caused a lot of pain.
And down goes Ludicolo. He shall dance amongst the stars, amongst the heavens.
Oh.
So now it's just a matter of gambling with the capture rate. I don't have that many Pokeballs either. I only bought, like, I think I only have like 1,000 Poke at this point, or like something around there. So I was really
You're not rolling
hedging my
in the
bets.
cash.
I just threw a Pokeball just to waste a turn, basically. And I don't know, maybe luck would have been on my side.
So come here, ball.
Well, Sudowoodo, hell no.
Why?
I like how they capitalized S and snagged. Securely snagged, TM. And convenient enough, he actually used Shadow Rush, making the recoil do just enough damage for my capture to be more effective. What's your opinion on Sudowoodo's groove?
Sudowoodo's groove is pretty, it's like he's doing the robot.
I actually didn't know. I didn't notice until recently. Like, it was just kind of embarrassing. But Sudowoodo also has a dance, like in addition to Ludicolo, which I didn't get as a kid. And I have amended myself.
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna get the good ending. Just don't get the neutral ending, that one sucks.
And Mirror B runs off to become this world's Elvis.
He runs off to bring Disco back. That'll be the next game should have just been Pokemon XD: The Return of Disco, and it should have been you trying to stop Disco from coming back.
Pokemon XDDR.
Yes.
For an attraction, these rooms are pretty bare and also pretty cumbersome to navigate.
Cumbersome to navigate? What? They're like... Oh, you mean like going between the rooms? I thought you meant the room itself. It's like a dome.
Oh yeah, it's really hard. Oh my god, I can't see across this, like, what, 2-meter dome?